You finished with your rant? Okay, what I was saying was that reference frames are not physical manifestation, they're concepts, and therefore you don't exit and enter them.
What, like a football hasn't left
That's what I said.
Like a football?
Nothing.
Like, are you going to interrupt me every time I talk? You little... So, like Neil deGrasse Tyson's football leaves a non-inertial claim to be spinning Earth and enters an inertial reference frame, you're saying that doesn't happen, and I'm saying we agree.
No,
Welcome
Nathan.
to Flat Earth.
I'm saying that conception is false.
Yeah,
I'm not
that
saying
conception that Earth turns under a football is false. We agree. Welcome to stationary Flat Earth. Your host Nathan Oakley, and if you are new to this channel or you've not done so already, then be sure to subscribe, hit the bell notification icon and join button to keep up to date with the Flat Earth debate. And yeah, after all of the you don't understand, you don't get it, it's a bit more complicated than that, etc, etc, with us saying the same thing over and over and over again, he finally concedes to Earth turning under the pendulum at 15 degrees an hour, which would shorten flights when travelling west, if Earth's turning underneath them at 15 degrees an hour as a second reference frame. Now, aside from
15 degrees an hour is false, though. You know that.
15 degrees an hour is false. Yeah, we know. Yeah, it's a complete lie. They just made it up. They use things like gyros and pendulums to claim there's 15 degrees, but there isn't. Earth's not moving. Yeah, we know.
Now, the Foucault pendulum, how fast it rotates, basically, how fast the precession is, depends on the attitude. You do know that.
As Earth turns underneath the pendulum as a second reference frame that would shorten flight times and have drones whizzing away at you 1,000 miles an hour. No, that doesn't happen, mate.
Oh, dude. Things don't enter and exit reference frames. They are not physical manifestations.
Oh, really? Neil deGrasse Tyson seems to think otherwise. He says a ball left the field and went through a goal because Earth turned underneath it.
It's nice that you can build...
Sorry, how do my balls taste? Neil deGrasse Tyson says that a ball left a spinning reference frame and started to drift as you turned underneath it, in complete contradiction of what you've just said. So no, stranger danger. You assert incorrectly that your rhetoric doesn't have things leaving reference frames, and Neil deGrasse Tyson says they do.
Simple as that. As simple as that.
Simple as what? Neil deGrasse Tyson contradicting your nonsense that things don't leave reference frames? They do in your model, but that would shorten flight times as Earth turned underneath a pendulum and Earth turned underneath a football. Something you're saying I'm misrepresenting? No, Earth just doesn't turn underneath footballs or pendulums because we'd see them drift at 15 degrees an hour.
Hello. Tell me, how do you exit a reference frame?
It's your claim. You tell me. You claim Earth's got two of them.
No, that's...
No, yeah, we know. Earth hasn't got two reference frames. It's not turning.
Nathan, I'm saying the opposite. I'm saying things don't enter or exit reference frame.
Oh, so no 15 degrees an hour drift then as Earth turns underneath stuff? No observable effect to prove we're spinning then? Well, welcome to Flat Earth. Good for you.
Stop interrupting me, please.
Suck my balls. I'll do exactly as I like. You say I'm saying the opposite. No, things don't enter a different reference frame. Well, then we don't see 15 degrees an hour drift as claimed by the globe. Welcome to Flat Earth. If you're saying you deny that, then you're on our side. We also say no drift, no 15 degrees an hour, no Earth turning underneath pendulums, no Earth turning underneath gyros, no things aren't entering a second inertial reference frame as claimed by the globe. Welcome to Flat Earth.
Okay. You finished with your rant? Okay, what I was saying was that reference frames are not physical manifestation. They're concepts, and therefore you don't exit and enter them.
What, like a football hasn't left
That's what I said.
Like a football?
Nothing...
Like, are you going to interrupt me every time I talk? You little shit. So, like Neil deGrasse Tyson's football leaves a non-inertial claim to be spinning Earth and enters an inertial reference frame, you're saying that doesn't happen, and I'm saying we agree.
No,
Welcome
Nathan.
to Flat Earth.
I'm saying that conception is false.
Yeah,
I'm not
that
saying
conception that Earth turns under a football is false. We agree. Welcome to stationary flat Earth.
conceptualize this entire thing.
I haven't conceptualized anything. Neil deGrasse Tyson's claiming it, you idiot. Why is it that every time I talk, you decide that you're going to keep talking through me? Do you think this little shitty tactic that you're utilizing is going to win you a point? Yeah, you're on our side, it seems. You're denying 15 degrees an hour drift and then constantly talking through me like that's going to win you something.
No, you are talking through me. You keep interrupting me, dude.
His show, fucker.
I do what I like.
Bad Masto. Stop.
Yeah, that doesn't give him the rights to be impolite and interrupt whenever he wants.
Yeah, it does.
As I said, his
I'll do
show.
exactly as I choose. Oh, right. It doesn't give me the right. Yeah, it does. I do exactly as I like here, and you can either tolerate it or suck my balls. Those are your choices.
Can I ask him a question to define what a reference frame is first?
This is false again.
What's a reference frame?
I can
please?
just
so we
choose
know we're
not
talking
to
about the
engage
same
with
thing.
your stupid, dumbass assertions.
Sorry, why are you ad homing me?
Okay.
When you're describing a lack of things entering an inertial reference frame to cause Coriolis, that's your claim. Same as our claim. We say, no, things don't enter an inertial reference frame to cause drift at 15 degrees an hour. And while I'm pointing this out, just for the audience's benefit, he's talking through every word of it like he's going to get a point from that.
Nathan, hello. That's not what
Please
I'm saying.
define
You're
what a
strawmanning
reference
me.
frame is first, so I know you're talking about the same thing I'm thinking about.
He's a troll. That's Ed Masto.
No,
Kick
I
him
know.
out.
Look, just very simple. What is a reference frame? Give us an example.
Okay, a reference frame. A reference frame, like name and place, gives us a reference to things like location and speed or velocity, right? So it establishes a coordinate system of some sort. You define it by defining where the origin is and
Okay.
defining what it is in rest to in relation. What is in
Okay,
rest?
so give me an
in
example
in
of two
that reference
things
frame.
that
That's
are
how
two
you make a
different reference
frame.
frames.
Give me an
Sorry,
example.
I didn't catch that.
Give me an example, please, of two different reference frames side by side in, say, the natural world or on a daily experience.
Okay, that's already where what you're asking me to do implies a difference in the concept of a reference frame. Like I can't put two different reference frames side by side.
Okay,
I can compare it side by
I
side.
will give you two
I
reference
can-
frames. How about if
I
I
can
give
compare
it
it them.
Can I give it to
Can
you?
you please not interrupt me?
Can I give?
Why? You've been
I can-
interrupting
No,
me
you're not
the entire
answering my
time you've been
question.
here. Every time I talk, you start talking through me when I describe you having, on the globe, two reference frames, and Neil deGrasse Tyson describing a ball leaving one and entering another, something you've denied. And I'm saying, yeah, you're on our side then. We also deny Neil deGrasse Tyson's stupid claim that Earth turns under a football, and you're saying, no, things don't leave reference frames, it's only conceptual. Oh, well, that's fascinating. Neil deGrasse Tyson said he saw it with his own eyes, and you haven't addressed that. So what? Now you haven't talked through every word of that, you're going to address it?
Okay, again, I'm not saying what happens on Earth and what doesn't happen on Earth.
Oh, well, this is a flat Earth debate. You're in the wrong place, dipshit. Go somewhere else then, you stupid idiot.
Okay, I'm saying what I'm already disagreeing on the concept of how you're talking about reference frame.
We're not! It's your globe claim! Are you thick? We have no claim with Coriolis on this side of the argument. The only people with a Coriolis claim, two reference frames, required to claim it, that's Earth turning underneath at 15 degrees an hour, is you! So you're saying you're disagreeing with my claim of Coriolis? I don't have one.
That's a straw man. You're
A straw man? I don't even have a claim, let alone it being a straw man claim. I don't claim Coriolis. How can it be a straw man? I'm making no claim.
Yeah, you're saying
You're a stuttering bitch. And what you're trying to do is make your claim my claim so you can tell me my reference frames are debunked like Simon Dan did. I don't claim Coriolis. You do. Oh, no, my bad. You deny it. Debunk it. Say things don't change their reference frame from non-inertial to inertial when they leave a claim to be spinning Earth. Welcome to flat Earth, then.
Nathan, I'm not trying to make my claim your claim. You're making a statement about what my claim is, which is false.
Oh, really? Well, Neil deGrasse Tyson's a high priest of heliocentrism. He is the man when it comes to this shit. You assert if you're a globe believer. The fact that you don't verbalise it means nothing. You're a troll. Neil deGrasse Tyson's a televised, supposed priest of heliocentrism. He disagrees with you. So do you think we give a flying shit what you think when it comes to your priesthood and your globe claims? Deny them all you like, you dick. It doesn't make any difference what you believe. We've got the claims pegged down with citation. Your claim is Earth turns underneath second reference frames. Ball can leave one and enter another, something you're denying, and we agree. So therefore, if you deny the claim that the globe makes, not you personally, then welcome to Flat Earth. There's no proof we spin.
Nathan, again, that's not what I'm saying.
It's what Neil deGrasse Tyson's saying. Are you deaf? We don't care what you think personally. We've got it cited. You dicks think Earth turns underneath at 15 degrees an hour. Do you think I care that you haven't personally verbalised that? I know what the globe claims and you're a globe head.
That's also false. Like,
oh, really? I can cite it. I can describe and quote Neil deGrasse Tyson when he claims that the Earth turned under a football. It didn't. Because it would also mean Earth turns underneath a blimp watching the game. And obviously that would mean when it lifted off the ground, you would have to worry about Earth turning underneath it at whatever latitude speed you've got claimed to be turning under the blimp. And aeroplane and drone. And they don't whiz away at 1,000 miles an hour when they launch off a non-inertial claim to be spinning Earth. Something you're denying, by the way.
You're still strawmanning.
Why is that your only attack on me? Strawman, I'm not claiming anything. This is Neil deGrasse Tyson's claim. So is it Neil deGrasse Tyson using a strawman? Because I'm not claiming it. I'm ripping it to shreds. It's not a claim with a strawman fallacy. It's Neil deGrasse Tyson's claim. How many times are you going to try and reverse this and make reference frames mine, like Dan? It's not going to work. I don't have any to claim. How can it be a straw man? I'm not claiming anything.
Okay,
It runs in the
what
family.
I'm trying to do here is to come to a common agreement.
Oh, right. We don't agree Earth spins, but we do agree there's nothing to show that it would. You say there's nothing leaving an inertial reference frame. So what? Nothing to agree on other than no spin proof.
See, what we need to agree
I still
on.
don't know what your position
We need to agree
is.
already. We have agreed. You say nothing's leaving a non-inertial spinning reference frame. Things don't leave reference frames. It's just conceptual. So we can just think about them leaving reference frames as opposed to seeing an apparent effect of Coriolis. So you are in agreement with us. No effect to be observed. Nothing's leaving an inertial reference frame. We are in agreement on this.
Nathan, I'm not agreeing with you. You still.
Oh, really? You just told me that nothing leaves a non-inertial reference frame. It's merely conceptual, despite your high priest saying he saw it with his own eyes. So, yeah, we're definitely in agreement that Neil deGrasse Tyson didn't see a ball leave a non-inertial reference frame. We agree.
Can you stop talking through me, please?
Can you suck on my balls? Come on, come round, suck on them. No, I'll do what I like and point out that you've agreed with us while you seek agreement. Your agreement seeking would lead you to the fact you say it's only conceptual to assert reference frames and things leaving them. Neil deGrasse Tyson on the globe side says, ball leaves non-inertial reference frame, curves through goal from your vantage point because Earth turned underneath it. Well, that's a ball leaving a non-inertial spinning reference frame, and it would shorten flights when travelling west. So we agree. No, things aren't leaving non-inertial spinning reference frame. Earth isn't turning underneath at 15 degrees an hour. There is no proof we spin. Earth is stationary. We agree.
Nathan, you're strawmanning my point.
I'm not making
Okay,
the
look,
claim
I'm
Neil
getting
deGrasse
tired of
Tyson is. It's not my point. Your point is to deny Neil deGrasse Tyson's claim, and I'm obliterating it, pointing out what Neil deGrasse Tyson actually claims. You're not acknowledging it and constantly say I strawman you with an argument I'm not making, I'm debunking.
Strom, Nathan, you
Piss off. Last opportunity.
Are
You're not
you
just going to
saying
say straw
reference
man every
frames are
time. Get lost.
conceptual?
That's it. Last opportunity. Don't just say straw man. I haven't made a claim. He hasn't acknowledged that once. I'm debunking Neil deGrasse Tyson. He wants me to talk about my claim of reference frames, though, doesn't he? So he can debunk my claim. I don't have any. But yeah, he's going to call my claim I don't have of a straw man? No, it's not. I'm not making any
Why are they
claims.
always doing that?
That was childish. That didn't make any sense.
But why are they always? Why are they
Hang
giving
on,
us
hang on,
reference
Neil. Hang on, Neil. I want to know if his reference frames, the way he came, I thought I heard him say reference frames are conceptual. Did he or did he not say
He
that?
did. And we agree. In
Okay.
the globe model of Earth turning underneath there, a conceptual, non-existent thing that does not be apparent, as is Coriolis supposed to be. Apparent deviation that we don't see. Not conceptual, apparent. But we agree. It's only conceptual. It only happens on a model, doesn't happen in real life. Therefore, we agree. No Earth turn proof. No Coriolis drift. Earth not turning underneath. Balls not leaving non-inertial reference frames. That's his argument. He just needs the reference frames to be my claim for this little tack to work. And they're not.